Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you a full court press defense that I had a team run against me quite a few years ago. I never had the courage to make this video because it's such a weird defense. Anyways, so what we're going to have, let's say 5 inbounds the ball. Okay, obviously this is a pass, not just running inbounds, but anyways. So what we're going to have is any two players that are close to the ball have to double team the ball. So when it first gets inbounded, players 1 and 2 are going to basically double team the ball. Now most coaches will either pass the ball back to the inbounder or they could pass over here. However, the only way of being able to pass the ball is to pass back to the inbounder when he runs inbounds. So let's call that player number 1. If he passes the ball back, these 2 players are still on him, which now leaves these wide open spaces right here. However, there's an issue. If they inbounds the ball to one of those 2 players, we are now going to have this situation. Now there's a double team over there. And because now he's getting closer to that spot right there, which is where you want to trap. You always want to trap along those corners because he can't go backwards, and he can't go forwards, and he can't go that way either. Now he's going to be moving over a bit as well. So if player 4 is able to run up the side, 4 is going to cut him off and it's going to be a trap. If he doesn't, let's say he's still back here, and now there's a player who runs to the middle, 4 is going to cut him off. He is essentially trapped before he even gets to half court. The only way this is able to work is if player 5 is way on the other side of the court, but again 4 is able to cut that off if he's fast enough. If he's not fast enough, then we're going to have player 4 cut him off in front, and player 3 or player 2 is going to recover. Once those 2 recover, we're still going to have player 1 and 3 back into their spots. See how difficult this defense is, even though it looks at first super simple to beat. But there's double teams everywhere and you're getting trapped along the sidelines no matter which way you go. Anyways, it worked against me in the first 3 minutes until, well, they stopped running it for some reason. I don't know why they stopped running it, but at least it worked against us, and we were down. It was like 10-0. We had no idea what they were running, and I was able to figure it out after the game when I seen the game tape. How I figured out how to beat this defense wasn't by the traditional pass back. I found out that basically if you're going to inbound the ball, you need to have 3 players up front, and then you got to have a safety at the back. And how we're going to have this play run is we're going to have player 4. He's going to be running up to half. 3 is then going to be cutting down. 1 is going to inbound the ball to player 3. 1 and 2 are going to be double teaming player 3. And now what we're going to have is player 4 screening player 3. And we're going to have player 1 run up the sideline. And at this time, player 3 is going to pass 1 the ball. And player 4 is now going to try and cut that off. Player 2 is recovering. And now what we're going to have is the magical part. Player 2 is going to pop out to that wing. Player 5 is going to be sprinting down. 1 is going to pass to player 2. He's going to be sprinting in. 5 has to defend. And player 2 can either go in for the layup or pass to 5 for the layup. I hope you have enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, comment below. And I will see you guys next time.